Hi guys! Welcome to my channel Nurse Ola or Жизнь медсестры в Америке. This is my introduction, first video to a new chapter for my channel that I decided to record in the English language because so many friends and colleagues told me, Ola, we would love to see you and love to understand what you say, but please talk in English. That's why I decided that I will have a separate blog that would be in English for my American followers. I'm LPN. I work at the walk-in clinic. I'm very proud of being nurse. Moreover, I am in step-in program and pretty soon, just in 12 weeks, I'll get registered nurse diploma. Of course, after this will be another extremely hard step to prepare and pass my NCLEX board. But I'm so proud to be a nurse because I really enjoy helping people if they're at the hardest time in their life, when they're sick, when they're pregnant, before surgery, after they recover, and when they have all those extremely important questions. Guys, if you can notice, I speak with an accent. My English is fluent, but I still, when I get nervous, it kind of goes like a melting pot in my head. English and Russian and somehow Ukrainian words too. So please forgive me. If you like those videos, please put your comment underneath. Please put like, subscribe if you haven't yet. And I will tell you today why the little girl from Ukraine decided to become a registered nurse in the United States. If you're interested in this topic, please stay with me and I will give you more details on this just in a second. Let's go. By the way, I'm a big coffee fan and here's my fancy cup that my good friend, who is, by the way, a registered nurse in the hospital, gave to my graduation for LPN school almost 3 years ago. So guys, why I decided to become a nurse? I have financial background for 11 years in Ukraine. I moved to the United States almost 6 years ago to marry my best friend at age 30. So, yep, I'm 36, but I'm still full of energy, guys. Yes, I'm a student. Yes, I'm wife. I'm a fur mom. We have an awesome pit bull Bo, and they're my support group. Because as you know, for nurses, it's extremely important to have a reliable support group at home. Tough shifts, patients' attitude, not always the greatest, but it's really important to have all those family members and a dog who supports you. When I moved to the United States, I was already 30 years old, but already in America, it's nothing. You can go to school when you're 40 and even when you're 50. If you want to go later, it's up to you. You still can do this. And if you want, I truly encourage you. In Ukraine, I had 11 years of financial background. I worked for different banks. Big loans, big money, all those customers. Of course, it was also around people and making them happy. But making them happy when they want to get money, it's very different when you try to make happy your patient who just wants to recover and get better, right? But in general, I always pictured myself working with people. I really enjoy making people feel better and make them smile. Especially in nursing, people are in their most hardest period of lives, when they're sick, when they're pregnant, in labor, when they need to get all kids vaccination and those kids are screaming, or it's a surgery. They're before surgery, they're stressed, and you as a nurse, you have to have this attitude. You have to have these nursing skills, therapeutic communication skills, make them feel confident that they're safe, that they're in good hands and they will get better, and that we will do everything to make them feel better. When I was close to graduating high school, I listened to my parents who advised me to go and get financial education. I got my master's degree in business management, worked for different banks, which I was doing pretty good. I know that my ex-colleagues watch me. I don't know if they would watch me in English, but for you, my English speakers, I would like to let you know that when the universe gave me an opportunity to choose the career that would attach to my heart, I decided that I will become a nurse. And if you want to know why, I'll let you know. So when I moved to the United States, my husband, dad, got into the hospital with a heart attack. And of course, we were visiting him every other day. And I was impressed. The level of care, the level of equipment, all this stuff, everything was so cool to me. Because if you don't know, the all ex-Soviet Union countries, it seems that they're like 30 years behind in their medical field. But we are not talking about this. I just got this cultural shock, how great and cool is nursing profession. And I still remember this moment when I was walking to the restroom, and by the restroom in the hallway, on the main entrance, it was a sign, volunteers. Actually, it was director of volunteers. And I was like, good idea. So I knocked to the door and I met this lady. I won't tell any names. If you watch this video and you recognize yourself, thank you very much that you gave me this chance. But this video is not about other people. This video about me. I'm telling why I decided to become a nurse. Little Ukrainian girl who decided that she will be one of you great, hard worker, dedicated nurses. But I didn't know that at that moment. So I knocked to the door and I had a short conversation. I explained myself that I'm so-and-so and I would like to help. At that point, I didn't have eligibility to work. That's why I had plenty of time. So I decided that I will be one of volunteers. And I did volunteer for many months as a baby rocker at OB department. And that was something that I still love thinking about this. I wish that I had more time, but with school and working full time, it's really hard. But it's something that I'm planning to do in future when I'm more stretched out with my free time. And over there, I met even more nurses. I was just so impressed how professional they are, how great they are, how smart, how dedicated, how proactive and hardworking they are. So when I asked, do you have any advice where I should start? I got the best ever advice, how I think, in my life. I still remember this nurse. You know, coming back a little bit farther, sorry, I like jumping from back and forth, but that's my attitude, bubbly like a champagne. Anyway, you know, I want to say that your patient might not remember your name, but they definitely will remember what you did to them forever. Did you do well or not well? And trust me, take care of your patients this way, how you would want that the other nurse would take care about your mom or about your kid or about your husband or wife. So the best advice that I was ever given was go and get your CNA and start working. Nurse's aide, that's a great profession. It's probably not the best pay, but you learn on the floor. You learn a lot. Plus, you definitely making decisions while you're working as a CNA that you want to become a nurse. And I got so lucky that I got my job on the MedSurg. This floor is probably the best introduction to nursing because you see everything, literally everything. Probably not delivery, but you know what I mean? So I worked for 2 years as a CNA on MedSurg. I've learned so much. I'm so thankful to all those great nurses who taught me and let me work by them. I still remember my first interview. And I still remember my 2 managers. And every time when I see them, I smile and say, thank you that you gave me a chance and thank you that you believed in me. It's our little thing that we always smile about. Anyway, working as a CNA, I started purchasing my LPN license. I went to the local college. I applied for this, took prereqs, coreqs, eventually finished the program. 3 years ago, almost, I graduated, got my license, and for the last almost 3 years, I've been working in different clinics. And I got lucky because for the last 2 years, guess what? We nurses were so extremely busy with all this stuff that is happening around the world. I've learned so much stuff. I got so confident in my skills. Of course, nurse at the clinic has different skills than in the hospital, but I feel that I'm so confident in performing my stuff. I think that my biggest nursing strength is that I'm a team player. I'm very flexible, and if this team needs me over here and do this, I will do this. If my team needs me there, I'm doing this. Don't you dare tell me that people manipulate me. No, it's different. I literally understand when people manipulate. No, I'm talking specifically about being flexible and being an excellent team player. And team players sometimes can be a lead of the team, which I think that I can do this too. So now, for the last year, I have been working in an excellent team. It's a walk-in clinic. We see every day multiple patients. Yes, it could be stressful and unpredictable, but it's so fun, especially working with those excellent nurses with great attitude, helping people answer their tricky questions and make them feel better and smile. And closer to the end of my educational process, I'm so happy, actually, just 3 more months, 12 more weeks, and I will graduate my registered nurse school. And I'm so thankful being a nurse in America that I'm a part of American nursing team, because this is a hard job. You leave a little bit of your heart for each patient. The most rewarding thing that you help your patients to feel safe, to feel that somebody really cares, and that we are doing everything to make them better. Guys, I'm hoping that this video is not going to be lost somewhere in YouTube. I'm hoping that you really enjoy watching this. And if you would like me to talk more about my nursing path, please comment. If you are still not subscribed for my channel, please subscribe and also put like, so I can understand that this video was done for a reason. And thank you guys. I will try to do those videos once a week because it still takes a lot of time for me also to find good topics and tell about my story. I would definitely tell about what I do at my job, what skills I already know, and what is my dream job. Thank you for watching and staying in touch. Bye-bye.